Ever wondered how a classic horror film like The Return of the Living Dead would look in 4K resolution? Well, wonder no more. This film, a cornerstone of the horror genre, has been given a new lease of life, or should I say unlife, in a stunning 4K UHD release. The Return of the Living Dead introduced us to a new breed of zombie, the Brain Eater, and gifted the world with iconic characters like Tarman. This film is a brilliant blend of terror, gore, and dark humor, drawing its influences from George A. Romero's Living Dead franchise. The zombies in this film retain some semblance of their former human selves, and their constant pain adds a chilling layer to their monstrous existence. This film is well regarded for its pacing, memorable characters, and grand style. It's not just a horror film but also a clever indictment of government and military ineptitude. Now, with the 4K UHD release, the film's image is sharper, colors are enhanced, and the contrasts are richer than ever before. Join us as we delve into the depths of this 4K UHD release. Let's recall why The Return of the Living Dead is such a beloved film in the horror genre. This cult classic introduced us to a new breed of zombie, the Brain Eater, and featured iconic characters like Tarman that are still celebrated by fans today. The film masterfully blends terror, gore, and dark humor in a way that keeps you on the edge of your seat, while simultaneously tickling your funny bone. The pacing of The Return of the Living Dead is one of its key highlights. It's a roller coaster ride that starts from the first scene and doesn't let up until the credits roll. The film takes you through a whirlwind of emotions, from fear to laughter, without ever feeling forced or out of place. This perfect balance is a testament to the skillful direction and the solid screenplay that keeps you engaged and invested in the story. The characters in this film are another major reason for its enduring popularity. They are memorable not just because of their quirks and unique traits, but also because they are surprisingly relatable. Despite being in a zombie apocalypse, their reactions and interactions feel genuine, making it easy for the audience to connect with them. Tarman, in particular, with his grotesque appearance and hilarious dialogue, has become a symbol of the film's blend of horror and humor. The grand style of The Return of the Living Dead is a feast for the eyes. The film doesn't shy away from showcasing graphic scenes of gore, which only adds to its horror credentials. But it's not just mindless violence. The gore is used strategically to enhance the terror and create a sense of dread that lingers long after the film ends. A clever undercurrent running through The Return of the Living Dead is its indictment of government and military ineptitude. The film uses its zombie apocalypse scenario to critique the bureaucratic red tape, lack of accountability, and the disastrous consequences that can result from these shortcomings. This social commentary gives the film an added depth, making it more than just a fun zombie romp. Now that we've revisited the film's plot and style, let's dive into the 4K release. How does this new 4K release compare with the previous Blu-ray release? Let's start with the most noticeable improvement: the image quality. The 4K UHD release of The Return of the Living Dead boasts a sharper image, a noticeable upgrade from the Blu-ray release. The enhanced resolution allows for finer details to be seen, adding an extra layer of depth and immersion to the film. This is especially significant when considering the film's grand style, where the details are often as important as the overall picture. But it's not just about resolution. We also have to talk about colors and contrasts. The 4K release enhances both, making the film's dark humor and iconic characters even more vivid. The colors are richer and more intense, and the contrasts are sharper, giving the film a more dynamic and visually exciting look. In comparison, the Blu-ray release, while still good, seems somewhat muted and flat. Now, let's move on to the audio options. Interestingly, they remain the same as the previous Blu-ray release. While some may view this as a missed opportunity for an upgrade, others may appreciate the consistency. After all, the audio in the Blu-ray release was already of high quality, and keeping it the same ensures that fans of the film can have the same auditory experience regardless of whether they're watching the Blu-ray or the 4K release. And finally, let's discuss the bonus features. These are included on a separate disc in the 4K release, just like in the Blu-ray release. Again, this might be seen as a lack of innovation, but it also means that fans won't miss out on any special features no matter which version they choose to watch. So, How does the 4K release stack up against the Blu-ray release? Well, in terms of image quality, colors, and contrasts, the 4K release is clearly superior. The audio options and bonus features, on the other hand, remain the same. It's clear that the 4K release offers a superior viewing experience. But let's wrap up and summarize our main points. So what makes this 4K release of The Return of the Living Dead worth your while? Well, let's start with the film itself. This isn't just any horror flick. The Return of the Living Dead is a staple of the genre. It introduced us to a new breed of zombie, the Brain Eater, and gave us memorable characters like Tarman. It's a blend of terror, gore, and dark humor, all packaged in a grand style. Not to mention, it's a clever critique of government and military inefficiency. In short, it's a film that leaves a lasting impression. Now, let's talk about the 4K release. What it does is take this iconic film and gives it a sharper image, enhanced colors, and increased contrast. It's like watching the film for the first time, but with the added benefit of modern technology. The audio options remain the same as the previous Blu-ray release, but that's not a drawback. If anything, it's a testament to how well the original audio was recorded. But it's not just about the technical aspects. The 4K release also includes bonus features on a separate disc. This is a great addition for fans who want to dive deeper into the world of The Return of the Living Dead. And let's not forget the viewing experience. With the 4K release, you're not just watching a film, you're immersing yourself in it. The enhanced image quality and color contrast allow you to appreciate the film's visual elements in a way that you couldn't before. It's like stepping into the film, experiencing the terror, the gore, and the dark humor firsthand. In conclusion, the 4K release of The Return of the Living Dead isn't just a re-release, it's a reimagining. It takes a classic film and gives it a modern twist, enhancing the viewing experience without losing the charm of the original. Whether you're a longtime fan of The Return of the Living Dead or a new viewer, this 4K release promises to deliver a fresh and immersive experience of this horror classic.